Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of Denki-gai episode 9. Now, this was a very odd episode of Denki-gai. And the reason I say that is because there's, at least the latter half was actually a Christmas theme. Actually, a second Christmas themed episode so far. Despite the fact that today's Thanksgiving. You know. So it was kind of odd, but I still really enjoyed it now. Well, most of it anyways. Now, there was 3 segments in this episode, as opposed to the normal 2. Okay, there was the first segment, which was the whole Hio and Kantoku thing, where they have romance development. Again, it doesn't seem like they're going to be going anywhere with it. They might. I mean, there's still like so like 4 or 5 episodes left, so they might. I really hope they do, because that would be a huge change of pace for this type of series, you know. And then there's a whole second segment. I'll get into that later on. And then there's a third segment, which is the Christmas theme segment. I'm going to go in order here, okay? First off, the first segment was my favorite, actually, because I really love the romance development in this series. It'll be a major disappointment for me if they don't actually go anywhere with it and conclude it in the end. Okay, I really hope that they do, because I think that the romance development is really good in this series. The whole setup of the first segment is that Hio is sick, and so Kantoku ends up basically volunteering to take care of her. And hilarity ensues from there, and also lots of really cute moments ensues from there in terms of the romance development. Okay, the second and that was actually my favorite segment, like I said before. The second segment. If you guys have watched my past few reviews of this series, you know how much I hate how they like to pick on and embarrass Sensei, my favorite fucking character, for the most bullshit of fucking reasons. So I'm not going to go in depth with it again. I forget if the first episode they did that with was, I think it might have been like 5 or 6, but I ranted in that one, and I'm not going to rant in it again. Okay? Thing is, if they would have taken that whole like laundry scene and just made a segment out of that, I would have liked it, because that part was pretty funny. Okay, how Sensei mistaked, how Sensei was basically looking at the clothing, the undergarments basically, of Hio's big sister, and thought they were Hio's. That was like... Then she started taking fucking pictures of it. But the concept of how she got that far is bullshit. Enough said. And then there's a third segment, which again is Christmas themed, which begs a question, like, since the last Christmas themed episode has like an entire year passed in the context of the timeline of the series, that's kind of like crazy, you know. So anyways, so that's pretty much all 3 of the segments, okay? Again, like, my favorite was the first, definitely. The second was the third was pretty good as well. The second could have been good if they opted not to fuck it up with the reason that the second existed. And I don't think I need to specifically state it, because I'm pretty sure you all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? So yeah, I'm not going to specifically state it, but overall I did think that it was pretty good. So tell me your thoughts about this episode in the comment section below. I know, kind of a short review, but not a whole lot to say here. Except at the end, like, okay, I want to talk about the end real quick. That scene with that one chick, like, dropping off all those Eero mangas for Christmas, like, they made it, they played it up as like this really like emotional thing, but really I thought it was just kind of funny, because her character in and of itself is just like one big punchline, as far as I'm concerned, okay? She's the fucking strict, like, watcher over of the store, I guess, who comes and checks things off if they're like impure or something, but she herself is into fucking Eero mangas, and it's one big fucking punchline, okay? It really is, and it's hilarious. So I didn't really think it was an emotional moment in there. I just thought it was fucking hilarious, quite honestly. So anyways, tell me your thoughts about this episode in the comment section below. If you've yet to see this week's episode of Denki-gai, then I definitely recommend that you do. I can't wait until next week's episode. For the most part, this was a pretty good episode, except for that one complaint that I mentioned before. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.